I've seen a lot of traders come and go in this space, but Kayden's journey really stands out to me. From getting scammed to blowing multiple accounts to now being funded and paid. Today we're breaking down exactly how he turned it around. Kayden came to me stuck. He was a break-even and confused trader. The only thing at the time that was consistent in his trading was blowing accounts. Fast forward a few months, he's now funded and has secured his first payout. One of the biggest differences I see from traders that fail and the traders that make it is guidance. Kayden's a perfect example of that. So today I'm going to be sitting down with my student and we're breaking down his whole journey. Now less of me talking, let's hand it over to Kayden. So Kayden,
Okay.
just getting started, let's introduce you to everyone. So tell us a bit about yourself.
Hi guys, I'm Kayden. I've been trading for about a year and a half now. It's been a bit of a weird journey. I've went from losing all my motivation, getting scammed by somebody who I thought was my friend and my mentor. Alright, so fast forward a couple months, I started seeing these influencers on YouTube. I got the motivation back to try again, and I thought, fuck it. I'm gonna go in myself this time, I'm gonna teach myself, and I'ma just not get scammed again. But realistically, that didn't work out. After 9 months of showing up every day, trying to work at it, I just came to a position where I was lost. I didn't know the mistakes I was making. I was still at the same point I was 3 months ago. Just always break even, not being able to pass accounts. If anything, I was just blowing accounts.
So Kayden, when you came back to trading after this break of yours, what was the mindset that you came back with?
I just wanted to see if hustling myself, putting those hours in, would get me anywhere.
Okay, yeah. And when you were using other strategies at the time before you met me, what strategy were you using?
I was trading mainly like ICT, smart money concepts, basically just the usual liquidity sweeps, fair value gaps, retracements.
Yeah, and I hear this story so many times that it's used by so many traders and people don't obviously know how to utilize it properly, and they just can't find actually any sort of consistency with these strategies even though everyone's using them. It's crazy. But yeah, so you mentioned being stuck at break even. What did your trading actually look like day to day?
So the problem was it wasn't very consistent. Trading something like ICT or smart money concepts is very personally influenced by your bias. Something you could say is a liquidity sweep wouldn't be a liquidity sweep in somebody else's eyes, and there's not really a mechanical system to it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. It's all discretionary. All these sort of strategies nowadays, and there's not actually any mechanical approach. And I always recommend that with anyone's strategy. How did it feel blowing your first three accounts? Because I remember you said that there was three accounts of yours that were very important to you at the start of your journey, and obviously you blew them. How did that feel?
Yeah, so it was pretty rough to start with. I was in college, I didn't have a job. I thought if I lock in, I am break even at the moment, I can at least make some progress on these accounts. But then the emotions came involved, and I quickly went from break even to blowing the accounts.
Yeah. And what did you think was like the biggest mistake that was holding you back then?
Probably the fact that I developed the strategy to my personal strategy, so I didn't have anybody to tell me if I was doing something wrong.
Yeah, I see exactly where you're coming from, and that does really help a lot of traders. They just need that little bit of guidance in their journeys just to get them back on track. When did you realize that you were stuck and you like weren't improving?
After I blew those accounts and I continued trading, I realized after all the journaling I did, I still couldn't pinpoint an issue with my trading.
Yeah.
And that really just showed me that I couldn't do it on my own.
So why did you think that free content wasn't going to do it for you and help you get to the way you wanted to be?
It's just not personalized enough. You can't sit down one on one and problem solve. And even if you aren't doing anything wrong, you don't have that reassurance that it just needs more time.
Yeah, that's a very good point, and I see that a lot of the time with most traders. There's not that personal approach with a YouTube video compared to when you're going one to one on a session with me. And it doesn't have to just be me. I think mentors are good in general. It depends who you want to be, who you want to be your mentor. Not everyone would want to be with me, but I definitely think the one to one approach from not watching YouTube videos can massively help traders. So what made you reach out to me specifically?
Oh, it was just the usual, really. I came across you on TikTok. I hit you up. You sounded like a genuine guy, and I thought, you're a similar age to me. If you can do it, why can't I?
Yeah, exactly. And what was your first impression of me when we first started having our sessions?
A bit of a troll, to be honest.
Yeah, no, we're not
kind
too
of baiting
serious.
me.
Yeah, we're not always too serious. You got to have a bit of fun when you're learning. I think that makes the learning
Exactly.
process easier because people
It
just get
builds a
bored.
personal connection.
Exactly. People just get bored otherwise, and you're not taking it in unless you have a bit of fun. So I make sure to give you some fun in our sessions, of course. But what was different to how you were learning before when you were learning with me?
Learning before was kind of just me and the screen with a pen and paper, trying to note things down and then later looking at the notes and trying it in backtesting. With you, I was actually able to live backtest and you were able to explain more thoroughly.
Yeah, exactly. And obviously, we've done a lot of live trading sessions together. We've traded together. We've also gone over your positions. We've done all sorts of things together. What do you think was the most beneficial thing that we've done together?
Definitely the live trading sessions and being able to review my positions together and be like, you needed your SL to be a bit wider here, you should have entered a bit later here. Or, for example, when the markets aren't ideal, it's good to have somebody with more experience and just talk to and see what's up.
So how long did it take you to pass your first phase one from working with me?
Well, I was trading demo for the first couple months because I didn't have the money for an account, but within the first month of me trading evals, I passed my first phase one.
Yeah, that's amazing, man. I love that. And then you passed the same account phase two on February the 9th, am I correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so how did that feel?
It was amazing. It was a bit of mixed emotions. I didn't feel good for myself, but I also knew that I could do this now.
Yeah, it's crazy once you get that first funded account, man. I think it's a real snowball effect from there. So what's different from how you trade now to how you traded before?
It's way more mechanical now. If my confluences are there, I take the trade and I listen to my strategy. There's no personal discretion at all, and I much prefer that.
Yeah, that's so much better, man. I just love that. So you've now secured multiple funded accounts. What do you attribute that to?
Mostly just having somebody to reassure me when things aren't going well, and seeing the results through back testing and just slowly working my accounts up.
So Kayden, obviously you recently got your first payout. How did that make you feel after everything you've obviously been through?
It let me feel quite accomplished, actually. It let me know that now I can actually scale up and finally make an impact in my bank account.
Exactly, mate. That was what we were aiming for at the end of the day when we first met each other. So with the personal setbacks that you had, being scammed, losing blown accounts, do you think that made you stronger as a trader?
It definitely let me not be stupid or gullible in the space, learning to not believe what you see on TikTok and just go with my personal journey.
Yeah, that's definitely something you want to avoid when learning to trade. TikTok is not the ideal thing for beginner traders nowadays, I can't lie. A lot of misinformation out there, so yeah, be careful with that, guys. So if someone's currently stuck at break even or are a losing trader, what would you recommend to them?
I'd definitely say give it a go and try troubleshoot as much as you can. But if you're in a position that I was where you can't find a problem, then just go talk to people. Even if you're not looking for a mentor, just hit people up and see if they reply. You might as well. You miss all the shots you don't take.
Exactly, mate, exactly. So what would you say to someone who's considering joining TSFX Mentorship?
It's definitely worth it, man, honestly. The personal relationship I've built with Tom is like something I wouldn't get from any other mentor.
And where do you see yourself in the next 12 months with your trading career?
Just scaling up like I've always wanted to and getting that financial freedom that I started trading for.
Yeah, and you're going to get that 100%. You just got to keep doing what you're doing and you're going to smash it, mate. Obviously, very proud of you to be one of my students. You've absolutely smashed it. And hopefully we can get more students like you along the way. Do you have any last things to say or anything?
I just gotta say, if you're struggling on your trading journey, just reach out, guys, honestly. It's the best thing you can do.
100%, man. That's perfect. Well, thank you for your time, Kayden. And we'll have another call soon, I'm sure.
Thank you, man. I'll see you soon.
Take care, bro. Bye-bye.
You too.
So, guys, there you have it. That is our interview with Kayden. If you're looking to be mentored by me yourself, make sure to click the link for my WAP in the description. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.